Hello all. The intention of this video is to find out in which order queries written in pre-SQL and post-SQL attributes of Informatica source qualifier transformation and target transformations will be executed. So basically we're going to validate below execution sequence. The first is insert statement written at source qualifier transformation. Next two are insert statement written at pre-SQL attribute and post-SQL attribute of source qualifier transformations, and the last two will be insert statement written at pre-SQL and post-SQL attribute of target transformation. So our mapping structure will be something like this. We're gonna have countries as a source and dummy as a target. Both source and target are from Oracle. So just start creating a mapping first. We'll have countries as a source. Mapping name will be m underscore pre post SQL execution. Our target is a dummy. Connect all ports directly from source to target. Our mapping is in valid state. So our next task is to add insert statements at first at SQL query attribute of source qualifier transformation, and after that pre-SQL and post-SQL attribute of source qualifier transformation, similarly pre-SQL and post-SQL attribute of target transformation. So before actually adding the insert statements at these particular attributes, we're gonna create a sequence generator at Oracle, and that sequence generator we're gonna use at particular query. So let's create a sequence generator first. So we have created this sequence called my employee sequence. This particular sequence we're gonna use in particular insert statement, which we will add in the attribute of source and target transformation. So the first SQL statement is just a simple select query, which we add in the source qualifier override. So as we have added this particular sequence statement at source qualifier override, we have just added hard-coded value, so that we will come to know from which transformation or from which attribute this particular sequence or this particular SQL got executed. Similarly, we'll add pre and post SQL insert statements of source. As well, no, this is for post. Okay, for pre-SQL source. Similarly, post-SQL source. The last two are pre and post-SQL insert statement of target. The pre-SQL for target and post-SQL for target. So in the mapping, totally we're gonna insert 5 records into the target, which is dummy table. First record will get inserted from source qualifier transformation. The remaining 4 records will get inserted from pre and post SQL of source qualifier transformation and the target transformation. Okay, we have done with the mapping. We'll create the workflow now. WF and pre post SQL execution. Create the session task s underscore m underscore pre post SQL execution. Link to task which we have created. Check the connection. Okay. Select truncate target. So if we have any old records already at target level, those will get deleted. So I've done with the workflow creation. Execute the workflow. So as expected, source qualifier return one record that got inserted at dummy, that is which is our target. Let's check how many records totally got inserted at our target table. So we can see 5 record, which is as expected. We'll order these records from column 1, which is our sequence generator column. Okay, so if you see here, the first sequence query or first statement which got executed is from pre-SQL source. After that, pre-SQL target. Third is from SQL override. Last two are respectively PostSQL source and PostSQL target. The same thing which will validate at session logs. So if you see here, the first SQL statement which we are able to see is insert into dummy select star from pre-SQL source. After that, pre-SQL target. Next, the select query from source qualifier transformation, and the last two are PostSQL source and PostSQL target. So our execution order of pre and PostSQL attributes at source and target will be something like this. First, statements or any statement insert or select written at pre-SQL source will get executed. After that, pre-SQL target. After that, source qualifier any statement or statement written in source qualifier transformation will get executed, and the last two will be PostSQL source and the PostSQL target. Thanks for watching this video.